Hey YouTube, my name is Vernon,
And I'm Lori.
and we're young.
And married.
Today we want to talk about why we got married, and our backstory of how we got married, basically. You want to start it off?
I guess we could start off with how we became young and married. When I met Vernon, I was only 17.
Yeah, 17. And I was 19.
17 and 19. And my friend,
It was the same mutual friend.
she had texted me and was like, hey, are you talking to somebody? And at this time I was in high school. I was just trying to focus on my senior year. And I was like, no. I wasn't trying to find nobody. I wasn't looking for nobody. I was just trying to graduate to go to Prairie View, okay? That was the plan. But when she told me about Vernon, she was hyping him up. She was like, girl, he got money. He got a car. He got a good job.
Okay.
He can dress. He this, he that. And I'm like, okay. I was like, you could give him my number. And she was like, he said for you to text him. I'm like, no, if he want to talk to me, he need to text me. So that's what happened. Okay, that's
Okay, so how we even got on the subject about her, me and a mutual friend was on the phone, talking about some different stuff that was going on at the time. And I was on my break, so I went over her house to warm up lunch, and she was like, I got somebody for you. I was like, man, I don't want none of your friends right now. You know, I'm single, I'm doing me. You know, I'm trying to do some self-healing, you know. So, but I was like, man, you know what, go ahead, man. You know, hook us up, or, you know, at least exchange our numbers. And we were talking for some weeks, maybe 3, 4, and then went on a date, and it just started from there.
Yeah, on this date, he picked me up. He was outside my granny apartment, and my first impression of him, he was short,
I'm taller than her though, so
but he was so cute. But I was like, am I taller than you? Is that what I said?
yeah, I
Yeah.
almost left her.
But he didn't leave. I got in the car, and he was supposed to take me to Papa Seafood, but they were so crowded. So we went next door to TGI Fridays.
That's how it all got started, and it was cool. It was cool vibes. I mean, we was kind of shy at first, but it kind of got better during the night, and so everything started from that foundation from the first date. And we was like, you know what? Let's try a second one, because the first one it didn't go as good at the beginning, so we tried another date, and then the second date was pretty cool.
By the second date and all those weeks before that, it wasn't even a lot of weeks. It was probably like maybe 1 or 2 weeks till our second date, and we was already saying we love each other.
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy. A lot of people be like, what the heck? But we were saying we love each other so fast. I don't know. I said I love you first, I'm be honest. But you such a good man. You still are a good man.
Thank you. I try. You know, that was
2016.
2017, we were going strong and building our relationship. And she brought me closer to God. Ended up joining her church.
How did I get you closer to God, though?
Because, like, I kind of grew up in church, but I wasn't always going to church. So once I got with her, she was a praise dancer, and she went to church every Sunday. And she was like, oh, come to my church. I was like, all right, cool. I'll go. So once I started going, I started understanding what Pastor will be talking about. I could relate to some stuff, the way he was saying. And it just, a lot of stuff that he was saying I could relate to my life. And I ended up joining the church within maybe a month or 2. I ended up joining the church. And it just felt like home ever since then. And what also helped would be, I was going to see a praise dance as well. So I was there like all the time. When she would practice, after practice, or during church on Sundays, or when they have like these special events. So I was there a lot, and they just helped me get over some stuff or just learn stuff about God and within myself and better myself. And then her mom had like a singles group. It was pretty cool. It was suave. It was cool. So we joined church together. What happened in 2018? Because 2017 was more about us building our relationship and me joining church and getting closer to God. 2018, we moved in together. Or was it
2018?
Yeah, 2018.
Was it 2017?
No, 2018. Yeah, at the beginning of 2018, we moved in together. Got a lot of negative stuff about that, but you want to tell the story? You can go ahead. I've been talking a lot. Go ahead.
It's okay, baby.
Okay.
When we moved in together, I was 18, he was 20. A lot of people be surprised and stuff. Be like, what did your mama say? My mom is the type of mom to where she would give me encouragement and she would tell me what she thought, like her opinion, and she would also tell me like her also point of view of being a ministry leader. So she'll tell me her opinion as being my mom and just encouragement as being my ministry leader in the singles ministry. And she would just tell me that if you feel like in your heart that that's what you want to do, then you do that. And she never beat me down about it or nothing like that. It was more about a learning lesson for me. I guess for her to like let me go do on my own, for me to grow. And it actually was a blessing for me, for people that be talking about me and my husband back then. It was a blessing for both of us.
And the reason why I wanted to move was God told me it was time to move. It was a message that Pastor was preaching about, and it kind of spoke to me because I was in this weird place. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to stay home with my parents or move out. But that particular message was saying, if I don't move now, I won't grow. And I feel like it spoke to me because it was like, if I don't grow, my family won't grow. And I was like, man, that has to be for me. And I knew I didn't have the money at the time. I was scared. And so I was telling her, I was like, man, I'm thinking about moving, but I don't know where. So I was going to move in the hood, I'm not going to lie. I was going to move to an apartment that I can afford, like $500 a month, But good thing I got denied from that apartment.
That's nothing but the Lord. If y'all knew where that apartment was, y'all be like, that's a blessing.
But we got the apartment. Well, we got the apartment together. We went and got the apartment. Did the down payment, the paperwork. So only thing, they were just looking at the money I make. So it was pretty cool how that worked out. And we got our first place. There was a lot of people saying, y'all shouldn't be shacking, and y'all shouldn't be playing house, and y'all shouldn't be doing this, y'all shouldn't be doing that. My honest opinion, like, I don't know about the old-fashioned way how other people think, but I feel in my opinion, don't beat me up, my opinion, I feel you should stay with someone for a year before y'all get married, because y'all can learn each other living habits. You don't want to stay with somebody after y'all get married and you don't know what they do in the morning or how they take care of themselves or how they take care of their home.
Yeah, you might not even like the way they wake up or how they snore or how they breath smell in the morning. Or
their hygiene. It's so much to consider.
You be like, dang, she ain't washed dishes in about a week. God damn. Or got a dog.
Or he don't cook or he don't clean up behind himself. So it's so much to consider. But I mean,
or she smells. She don't take care of herself.
Okay, we're not going that deep, but but like I'm saying, I think it's really strongly recommended, and I think that's why we at now, because we did that for 2 years before we got married.
2 years.
2 years, and then so 2018 we moved in together. Everything was good. Oh, no. Nah, it wasn't good.
No, hold on. Let me speak on this part. Let me speak on this part. Okay, so when we first moved in together, everything was great. First of all, we was having a whole bunch of sex because We're supposed to be telling y'all about God, but let's be real, okay? Let's be real. When we first moved in together, we was 18 and 20. Having sex. We had no parents around.
No money.
So what else? What better thing to do than to just do your thing, right? Mm-hmm. So after you've done all that, what else is, if it was like, I grew up in a big family, like a big home, like my grandparents, my mom, my brothers, we were around each other all the time. Every now and then we had, little privacy time, but most of the time my family was always around each other. And Vernon grew up the only child, you know what I mean? So he could stay locked up in his room for hours of just playing a game or watching a movie or whatever he wanted to do. But for years I shared a room with my brother because we're just a year apart, or I just spent a lot of time with my mom. I don't know, it's just, we grew up really different. So me, my clingy self, and like, I'm just like, oh, we're gonna be doing this together and doing that, and I couldn't wait to just lay up under him all the time. But he's a loner. I had to learn that, like, I would cry some days. I'm like, do you not love me? Do you not want me? He would put his headphones on and go sit out on the porch outside to be young and married.
I gotta finish what we left off.
But yeah, he used to go outside. He used to go outside, put his headphones on, whatever. And it used to make me cry and cry. Till we finally talked about it, and I was like, do you not want me around? Do you want me to leave? Like, do you not want to be with me? I was crying. I was like, you make me feel like you don't want me. And after I said that, he changed. He started wanting to have movie time, and he used to think of different dates to take us to do and take me on. And
it wasn't that, man. I just be used to being alone. But I had to realize, like, it's not just about you, bro. Like, you share an apartment with somebody. You have to be able to, give her time. Sometimes you need time alone, but she'll give her time too. Y'all team. But it was a big lesson. And that first year of staying together was a whole lot of lessons that we kind of helped us get here today. It was a lot. But
it was some times where we had good times, like movie time and game nights and different things. And it was sometimes where he got his stuff and pretended like he was leaving. Good and damn well he wasn't going nowhere. That boy used to get hangers. Clothes that was hung up, took him out of the closet, was like throwing it on the couch like he was getting ready to go. He would only do that for me to be like, don't leave. Because I did that twice, telling him not to leave. That third time, I just sat down and watched him pack his shit.
But, we ain't gonna talk about that, but, some stuff, other stuff we struggled with was finances, too. Yeah, I didn't take that very well, because I don't like to struggle, and growing up, it was sometimes a struggle, but I don't like to struggle, so it was kind of tough on me.
I don't like to struggle. Who does?
But I don't know, I just took it, I guess she was feeling what I was feeling. I was more like down, because I felt like I'm the reason I wanted to move, but it was kind of, it was like I wasn't helping, supporting the bills, because my job kind of cut back on my pay and my hours, so it was kind of hard to manage the bills. But it was like 6 months later, God helped me find a job, man. Sent a job my way, and that boy changed our lives forever. And I'm still at that job, but I'm on like my 3rd or 4th promotion, so it was cool. God helped me out a lot with that one.
Yes, that job, I'm not gonna say the name because I want my baby to be safe. But that job, it was a blessing in disguise, because he was working at Chick-fil-A. We could say Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A cut my baby hours out of nowhere, because my baby was making money there at first.
I was making about $800 to $900 every 2 weeks.
At Chick-fil-A alone. So all of a sudden, after we get the apartment, it was like God like tested us, and
I went from like down to like
$200.
maybe $300 to $400 every 2 weeks. So it was like a big old chop in my pay. So it was like, bro, did I make the right move, or did I make the right decision? Did God not approve what I was saying? I mean, did I take what God was saying wrong, or did I get under my head in my own understanding? I had so many questions that I didn't understand, but I just stuck it through. It was hard.
Yeah, during that time, me and baby was pawning our stuff just to.
That was one time, bro. That was one time and never again. But she ain't gotta bring that up because that was.
I'm just saying, like showing where we came from.
I know, but that was only one time. We don't talk about that.
Okay.
Oh. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to 2019.
Hold on. Okay. After he got the job, this man was so happy, you know, doing different things. I was cooking him, making him lunch. I was cooking late at night so he could come home to a warm cooked meal.
Yeah, because I was working on night shift at first.
And we made a beautiful baby. Okay.
Okay, she got pregnant, first of all. 2018, at the end of 2018, like around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we got pregnant.
We found out we was pregnant.
That's from all that celebrating.
Yeah, it was.
So we got pregnant.
We got pregnant. What was gender reveal? March or April?
March, baby.
Our gender reveal was March 2019. We found out we was having a beautiful son. Eventually he'll pop up in one of our videos down the line, maybe, depending on him. But
right.
We found out we was having a boy. Then after finding out we was having a boy.
How we found, well, what we did was his mom planted a gender reveal party for us, and it was football or pom-poms or something like that.
Touchdown or pom-poms.
Touchdown or pom-poms. And for the gender reveal, he had the football, you know, kick it and the powder come out. The powder was blue. Vernon was hoping for a girl at the time. He wanted a baby girl so bad. He's like, I want a girl. I knew in my heart that my baby was a boy.
And yeah, good thing we didn't have a girl, because I don't think I was ready for that. I wasn't ready.
But yeah, after that, he proposed, y'all.
Proposed. Right after I found out, got on that knee, and I proposed. But
the blue powder didn't even disappear all the way. He was already on one knee.
Yeah, then he was born August 2nd, 2019. So we really saved money during that time for the wedding. I know it was kind of a struggle because, you know, we wasn't pulling that much money, but we had enough to, you know, take care of our living. But during that time, we was just saving money. And then, 2020 hit? Yeah, that was kind of a damper because it kind of pushed the wedding back.
Actually, no. Okay?
Yeah, it was.
We were planning to get married in October of 2019. Okay? We were getting married in 2019 after we had Vincent. But we were going through some things like after you have a baby, it puts a strain on your relationship.
Yeah.
Because for one, we were both young. He's never dealt with a baby. Ever.
Yes,
okay?
I am.
Malaya don't count. Malaya was with your mama. You was a teenager at the time. You didn't really have to deal with Malaya. I am the baby of the family. Me. I'm the baby. So having a baby, us being young, not really knowing what to do. We didn't have to do nothing. Us being young and having a baby, it put a strain on our relationship because he was raised a certain way, I was raised a certain way. He wanted our son to be to do certain things. I didn't want to do them things. And those certain things I wanted him to do, he didn't want to do. So we had to find our common medium. Not doing what his family did or my family did, but seeing what we wanted to do together. And that was a journey to figure out. We're still learning that, but I'm saying like at that time, like it was really hard for us to figure out what we both wanted for our son together. So that's what was hard for us during that time.
Yeah, and then we supposed to get married. Was it October? You said October.
But that's why we pushed it back, because I'll be like, do you want to talk about the wedding? Because I was talking to the wedding planner and everything. And I was like, do you want to talk to her about the wedding, see what her prices are? And this man would be like, excuse me. This man would be like, I'm not even trying to worry about no wedding right now. We got to worry about what we got going on. Then we was arguing, saying, I don't know if I want to marry you. I don't know if you want to marry me. It was just, with us having a child, my hormones, and him also being a young man growing into a father.
It was a little different.
It was a lot of clashing, but we stuck it out.
Yeah, we thug it out. We thugged it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a little tough. But we planned it for 2020.
We did.
And then, pandemic hit. It was kind of tough. So the money, I had got furloughed. So the money I had for the wedding, we had to save that just in case I didn't get rehired or didn't have anything to fall back on. So I was just sitting there waiting to see if the job would call back. And why you blaming like that? So, we was getting all the stuff the government was giving out, saving it, and so once my job called back, we was like, okay, we start paying for the wedding. So we started putting money towards the wedding and down payments, and everything was cool. So we kind of really paid the wedding off in like 8-9 months, which it was kind of tough, but we stuck it out.
We stuck it out. And really, the wedding, he wasn't really big on the wedding like that. It was mainly me. I really wanted my wedding to be a big deal to me and him, because I wanted it to be good memories. Like, the wedding, of course, our union and our, what is it called? Start with a C. Not commitment, but covenant. The covenant that we have with God and each other, okay? It's super important. It was just the wedding. I really wanted great memories, especially with my grandparents and his family as well, his great-grandmother. I really wanted real memories for us to remember and to show our kids later. Like, that's what I really wanted with the wedding. And it turned out to be kind of that.
But it was expensive, man.
It was expensive. It was expensive, probably because we were also, we paid for most of it.
Paid for all of it. We got some help, but we mostly paid for majority of it. It was a little bit up there.
Let's move on.
Okay.
But anyway,
that should be into that story.
That's really it. But
we will have.
That's really like a summary of us. Of course, it's not everything, but it's a summary of basically our. Oh, we didn't say how long we've been together. How long we been together?
So we've been together 5 years as a couple. We've been married.
For 6 months.
No. 7 months, almost 8. Oh, sorry. We've almost been together for 8 months on the 11th. But,
I know y'all probably like, how y'all gonna give us advice about being young and married? First of all, baby, we've been through this rodeo. We've been through a lot of things, okay? We probably been married for like 6 months. But...
well, you got to be doing all that.
What?
You got to be doing all that. But,
I'm being myself.
You it's cool. That's fine. But it's even though we've been married for 7 months, but we learned a lot though, and we just want to let other young couples know that it's okay, bro. Like you gotta listen to society. You ain't gotta listen to what people saying, bad things about marriage, your life end, bro. You can turn up with your partner. You can live your life to the fullest. You can travel with a partner. You can build with a partner. You can build a legacy with a partner. There's so much you can do with a partner that'll get you farther than with by yourself.
That is so true, baby.
But you also got to keep God in the center of it.
Mm.
You cannot have a marriage and not have God in it, bro. But we ain't coming to preach and all that. But we do have more videos coming to break down things that married couples deal with, or battles, or how to have fun, or it's so much stuff you can do with being married. But we will have more videos coming soon. And we just want to say good night. And we love you guys.
That's how long? That's it?
I thought that was it.
You don't want to talk about nothing else?
This is just our story right now.
Mm.
Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us.